This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Now that we've talked long enough, Kirk, let's get this game going. A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the second-ranked team, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Boston College will kick it off to get things going here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to find room, it's Hansen. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now from the pistol formation. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Set up. It's a first down play. Now wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after just a short gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. It's a quick grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fighting off the defender. And the defense brings him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Escapes the sack. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Rifles this football to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense a fix. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air. It's King. Throws it to the right, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll kick it away here. With the return, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They did some good things on the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Play action here on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Boston College lines up 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the Touchdown, Boston College. Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Using his legs, it's Hansen. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pass. It's King. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about... Fourth and short.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Makes the grab. It's Jones.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. back to throw. It's Castellanos. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Bond. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield. It's King. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Cyclones have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. To throw, it's Castellanos. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Acorn.
Back to pass. It's King. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the 1st half and build on this lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Lasso.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert or do they try to go through the air again?
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. And they start the drive with an end-around play. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Dropping back, it's King. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
On the set.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The Cyclones pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Point after, up and good. Here comes the Boston College offense back was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Get set, get set.
Linebacker shifting around now. He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
On the ready. Here we go. Tuna.
To the air. It's King. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Hansen.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Got the first down, now looking for more. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll throw it now. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Cricket.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Boston College will have the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Ready, go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Jones. He stopped and gets a first down.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Okay,
So
ready?
here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Igloo. Igloo.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the holding penalty on the offense backs him up 10 yards.
Okay.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Down.
Back to pass. It's Castellanos. The pocket breaking down. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Ready, set.
Now it's second down here.
3:25.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
On the double.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is.
Out, 55. Griffin.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a three-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
This one is right through. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's King. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the right side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Breaking tackles. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And here's the handoff. Touchdown, Cyclones. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback still with the football. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but
Let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
They'll give it to the back. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They'll start the drive here with an end around.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They look very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's King. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
This one will be fair caught. Boston College offense back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead. Win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.